Hey guys, welcome back for episode 1 of our custom Nuzlocke of Pokemon Radical Red, the skateboarding themed Spoonlocke, where we'll be catching the best Pokemon encounters on each route in my desperate attempt to finally conquer Nuzlocking this game. If you need refreshed on the rule set, be sure to go back and check out the intro episode linked in the description below. Today, we're going to be choosing our starter and start making our way towards Pewter City and the first gym there. Bear with me as I get more comfortable playing while narrating. I'll do my best to fill in the silence with voiceover notes or music. This first episode is going to have cuts where I'm figuring out tech or using too much speed up. I also figured out a much better way to record my audio tracks moving forward, so episode 2 should be way more balanced. I am so excited to get into this run. You guys have no idea. I have been chomping at the bit to get into it. Honestly, I don't even care what my starter is. I'm hoping for a legendary, of course. A box art would be amazing, but I will take what I can get. So first thing I'm going to do is turn on the auto run function just to be a little quicker. Then, since this is a Spoonlocke, I'm going to obviously choose the best encounter. So first I'm going to check out Kanto. Honestly, I'm probably going to speed up through most of this. Let's go! Galarian Moltres? Going to be really embarrassing if I got that wrong. Sandile and Tandemouse, I'm pretty sure. So Galarian Moltres is pretty cool. I'm gonna make a note about that one. Just going to keep track since there are 9 different generations to check. I'm gonna start speeding up and cutting through a little bit of checking the starters. But I'm going to make notes of any legendaries I come across, and then any cool non-legendaries or pseudos I might check in the Rad Red Dex. I've already uploaded the save file here, and as you can see, it'll upload your randomized abilities for the specific run. So pretty cool. I'm not going to look through all of them just because I want to try to avoid too many spoilers, but this is a Spoonlocke, so this is going to be where we find out the cool abilities. Also, our starter is going to be named Baker, so I'm going to put that as our first nickname. So in Kanto, we've got Galarian Moltres with the ability... Pixilate. It is fate? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of giving fate. The fact that the ability is in the randomizer at all is pretty awesome. Alright, I'm gonna make note of that. I'm probably not going to check the abilities of every legendary because most legendaries the ability doesn't matter too much. Now that I've done that, I'm going to say yes to Mom and check out Johto. I don't think I'll find anything better than Pixilate Moltres, so I use speed up through here. Incoming montage. Zeraora. I love Zeraora. Really good electric type, very fast, gets really good coverage moves later on. Our first Sevi form. This is another cool part of this game as well. Custom forms with new typings and buff stats. This Sevi Zebstrika is ice electric type. Let's check out our starter next. Serious Nature, which is neutral. Pixilate, where normal moves become fairy type and boosted by 20%. We do have Payback and Gust, so I'm hoping we can get through this rival battle. Let's go, Karens. Alright, normal type. I think we're okay here to just Payback. And of course, they're going to Baby Doll Eyes and lower my attack. Thankfully, we've got Gust, which is special. And hopefully Baby Doll Eyes is all it's got. We don't really have to worry about anything at that point. Nope, spoke too soon. And there we go. First rival battle down, and we gain a level. We're gonna lock in Baker, the Galarian Moltres, as our starter. With Pixilate. I am still flabbergasted about that. Now we can get our next quality of life enhancement, which is the Time Changer. So now we've got to answer a couple questions. When will the final version of Radical Red be out? Never, of course. Now we have unlocked the Time Changer. Personally, I like to play on daytime, but the Time Changer is nice because you do get different encounters in the grass in daytime versus nighttime. So definitely useful to have for sure. I like to play on daytime when it doesn't matter though. Alright, I'm going to save since we locked in the starter. Then we're going to make our way to Viridian to get Professor Oak's parcel from the mart. I was wondering why it was going so slow. I accidentally turned off auto run. Let me know in the comments if you picked up on that before I did. Alright, Hippowdon. I'm going to get away from you. This is a Spoonlocke, so we're not worried about running into encounters on the routes. We're just going to lock in the best encounters in every location. This guy lets us take our Pokemon out of the ball. So now we've got our starter Baker flying around with us, which is pretty cool. First thing I do in Viridian is talk to this kid here, and he's where we get our rare candies and palm egg berries to level up and level up our friendship as well, which is what the palm egg berries are for. Now this has crashed on me before, so I do like to save right beforehand, and it's usually when I get too many palm egg berries, I've noticed. So I usually just get a bunch of rare candies and then I'm good to go. Next, I'll show you guys the quality of life enhancements located in the Pokemon Center. You talk to this lady on the right hand side of Nurse Joy, and then we can change our nature instantly. I believe we're kind of a mixed attacker. I'm gonna go Adamant though, since we have Payback. So let's see if that makes sense. Right here you can check the stats. and I can see that my physical attack is about the same as my special attack, so it really doesn't matter. And I'm pretty fast, so I'm just going to go adamant. Let me reorder these moves here. I'm not too worried about those early game. And now I'm going to level up my starter. There is a quality of life enhancement here where you can automatically level up your Pokemon, but it's best to wait to do that until you get to Cerulean and you get the move relearner. Because if you go straight to leveling up your Pokemon, you don't get to relearn moves until you get to Cerulean. Like, I wouldn't have been able to learn Wing Attack here if I had just leveled up using the PC. The other thing I'm going to do here is put in some codes for mystery gifts. This is a one-time thing that I do in the beginning, and this is the code that you can use if you're playing on New Game Plus to skip the puzzle battles that get you different quality of life enhancements throughout the game. And then I'm going to put in one more, which is shiny. Same thing, if you're playing on New Game Plus, you can enter this one in and it gets you an extra shiny charm, which just increases your chance of seeing shinies. I do play with the shiny claws, but I've only seen a couple so far, and you do get a shiny on Route 4 automatically that I put in the box for Sabrina. We will get into that later on though. Let me grab my old rod next. If you're not spoon locking, you'll want to grab the repel that's over there. In this house, you can talk to this woman to get some wise glasses to boost special attacks. And then you can talk to this woman to get the Pokevial, which is probably my favorite quality of life enhancement. You can heal your Pokemon up to 6 times between Pokemon centers as easy as this. Now I'm going to heal to refresh it. Let's go to the mart to get the parcel for Professor Oak and deliver it. Ooh, Mankey. I love Annihilate. Ghost Fighting is a really good typing in this game, in any Pokemon game really. Right, we're going to deliver the parcel here, get our Pokédex and some balls, and get this Nuzlocke on the road. Now we go back to Viridian City to get our first set of care packages on Route 2 and our Dex Nav, which is going to help us start to figure out what encounters we're going to grab before Pewter City. We've got Pallet Town, Route 1, Route 21, Viridian, Route 22, Route 2, Viridian Forrest, Diglett's Cave, and Pewter City. So we actually had 9 encounters before the first gym, which is fantastic. This is our first and largest care package. It comes with the Dex Nav and then a bunch of berries and held items to help with all kinds of different things. We also get our shards to get eggs later on. Very helpful stuff here. There we go. Phew. I like to come up here and check out Route 2 first. Alright, we've got Calyrex, Sandy Shocks, Iron Thorns, and some other really good options here. Let me check nighttime as well, just to see if there's anything crazy. And there is. Tapu Fini. That's 4 legendaries, so I'm gonna write those down. And with all these legendaries at the beginning, I probably won't look them up in the Dex too much unless there's a conflict between 2 Pokemon. Then I'll go in the Dex and see which one has the better ability and kind of go from there. So a lot of just mapping out what we want our first encounters to be in this early part of the game. Let's check out Viridian while we're here. Ursaluna, Blood Moon Ursaluna, actually. What else did I see? Iron Valiant and Wo-Chien with the Good Rod. Both are very good Pokemon. Galarian Zapdos, another Iron Thorn, Celebi. Wow, these routes are cracked. Genesect. Over here we've got Route 22. Ooh, Dragapult with the Old Rod. I love Dragapult. It's super fast. Ghost Dragon is a really good typing in general as well. But mostly it's the speed and then, oh, what's the move? Where he shoots off the little dragons. It's so good. Let's see what else we got here. We got Tinkaton, Circuitry, which I've had luck with, Cubfu, and Baxcalibur. All very good. Also very good. Brute Bonnet too, I saw it down there. Don't love quad weaknesses in this game though. You have to be very, very careful. Okay, moving on to Route 1, we've got Articuno. This is our first route that doesn't have anything super crazy. I'll check the other time as well, but so far we've just got Articuno here. Let's check daytime. We've got the Mankey here, but since Mankey's in the randomizer, there's a good chance that Primeape or Annihilape will be in there as well, so I have a pretty good chance of finding it later on. Since there's an Articuno, and we know that it gets Intimidate later, I should probably lock in Articuno on this route. Let's head down to Pallet Town and Route 21 down here just to see what's up, because I have been burned before by catching Mons too early. Hippowdon has Grassy Surge, good to know. Okay, so Dracozolt with the Old Rod or Emolga. Dracozolt probably is the best encounter here. It has Water Absorb, Prankster, good as gold. I mean, that's pretty good. I think we can go ahead and lock that in as well. Watch me get burned by it, but I'm going to go ahead and lock in Dracozolt here since there's really nothing else here. If you recall from the intro episode, I've got easy catch on, so every ball has a 100% catch rate. Let's go with Creature here for a nickname. Alright, let's see what we got down here on Route 21. Ting-Lu, pretty slow, but I love ground types, especially early game, because it's really hard to get past Surge without at least a couple pretty good ground types. Brute Bonnet with the Old Rod up here as well. Let's check nighttime. And let's look at Ting-Lu versus Brute Bonnet. Rain Dish, slight HP recovery in rain, not an immunity. Let's see what Brute Bonnet's got. Bulletproof and Galvanize. I'm pretty sure that means Brute Bonnet could be good against Mewtwo and Giovanni 3, which is a really good thing to be good against. One of the biggest challenges in this game is getting through that Mewtwo. Let me just see what a Brute Bonnet at level 81 with Bulletproof does. Flamethrower is still really hurting though, so I think I'm gonna go with Ting-Lu here. Now that we've worked our way from the top down to the bottom of the map, I think I can start catching Pokemon from the bottom to the top of the map. When we get through Viridian, we'll do a couple battles, get our last couple encounters, and call it an episode, I think. So let's get us this Ting-Lu first of all. And what do we want to name our Ting-Lu? Let's go with Chocolate. We're on our way up. We got Pallet Town already, and on Route 1, we know we are going to get the Articuno. I'm going to have a color coding system for the typings and also for the abilities. If it's a really good ability that I can always count on, it's going to be bright green. And if it's just a good ability, then it's going to be green and everything else is just clear. Okay, now we've got some decisions to make because we've got some really good encounters coming up and there's not a lot of repeats. Sometimes it's easy to kind of narrow them down, and in this one it's just a lot of random good Pokemon on every route. I think I'm going to look at the abilities now in the Rad Red decks. Dragapult has Poison Heal, Clear Body, and Synchronize. I like Clear Body. Nothing crazy though. Baxcalibur has Grimnay and Sturdy. I do like Sturdy. And Xurkitree has Iron Barbs. This is difficult. I really want the Dragapult because it's so fast, but I like that the Baxcalibur is fully evolved and it has Sturdy. Let's get the Dragapult. That does mean I'll have to battle here though, so I'm gonna level up my Pokemon real quick. He just has 2 Pokemon and they're pretty underleveled, so it's not one that we need to prep for. Perish Body, and that is why you don't speed up. Let's get the Sliggoo out of here and switch again now that I've got a Perish count. We'll go... doesn't really matter here. We'll go into Creature and take a Baby Doll Eyes. That's okay. Thundershock, which is special. I think we need one more to KO. Let's go. Alright, first battle down. Hopefully the sound of my typing is either not super clear or gives some sort of ASMR vibes. If it is, let me know. Let's name our Dragapult Alien. I feel like that's an appropriate name. Let's check its abilities since it does get multiple. Alright, we start off with Clear Body, which is my favorite of the abilities, so we take that, honestly. Now I know that we don't need to use ability pills on it, and I don't need to use a dream patch on it once we get to Saffron and get hidden abilities. That just saves me time later on to keep track of it this way. Okay, let's check out Blood Moon Ursaluna next. Dark Aura. Does he get dark moves? I'm not too familiar with Blood Moon. Okay, Payback. Payback's a thing. You are a special attacker though. Next, Iron Thorns gets Toxic Boost and Comatose. Galarian Zapdos gets Dazzling, pretty good. It blocks priority moves so you don't have to worry about Sucker Punch and things like that. And Genesect has Leaf Guard. Ooh, simple Hydrapple though? Double stat changes. Growth. Okay. I mean, Growth Fickle Beam could be really good. I like Compound Eyes, that's the only thing though. I'm going between Hydrapple now and Zapdos because I like Compound Eyes on regular Zapdos. You're always hitting Thunders, for example, and Hurricanes. Yeah, that just seems more useful than Dazzling, so I kind of want to see if I can get the regular Zapdos later in the run. I'm gonna get the Hydrapple. I feel like that's right. It's got a lot of weaknesses, but simple is pretty cool. I'm gonna name you Enjoy. And we've got a full squad. We've got Simple Withdraw already. That's going to sharply raise our defense. Okay, now we've got Tapu Fini, Sandy Shocks, and Calyrex to check out. Poison Heal and Scrappy, nothing crazy. Sandy Shocks has Gale Wings and Flare Boost. I think Flare Boost might actually be good. Boost special attack by 50% when burned. So yeah, that's pretty good for Sandy Shocks. Then Calyrex has Aroma Veil. Alright, I think I'll go with Sandy Shocks here. Again, another ground type. Love to have that before Surge. Let's go Crooked for this one. And that is our first 7 encounters. We've got 3 more before our first gym. But we do have our first real rival battle coming up in Viridian Forrest. We don't really have to prep for it because they're so under-leveled. But after that, we have Last Anne, who gives you the Infinite Repel. This battle is a little more difficult to get through sometimes because you've got Clefairy, whose Metronome can metronome into just about anything. So it's just kind of an annoying trainer to get through more than anything. So let's get through those, get our last encounters, and then go from there. First, I'm going to level everyone up here. Alright, they've got a water type and a grass type. Even though I'm not worried about it, let's go in there with a little bit of a plan. I don't want to throw too early on in this run. That would be embarrassing. Let's try to avoid that, shall we? Alright, Brendan, let's go. Thundershock you. Get out of here. Aerial Ace you. See you later. He gives you the experience share, which doesn't matter, and the stat scanner. Very nice. Thank you very much. Viridian Forest has 2 different encounter locations. They're both Viridian Forest on the tag, so you only get 1 encounter here, but there are 2 different patches of grass that have different encounter tables. So I'm going to check the first one and then check out the second. Pheasantipede is the only thing jumping out to me here, but let's check daytime. And there's that Dragapult. I knew that would come back to bite me. That's okay. It's going to happen. Okay, I want to check my team because this next battle is more difficult. I think I'm probably going to do the growth strat here. Let's hand some berries out. Let me know in the comments if you'd rather hear some Pokemon facts or some voiceover, or if you'd rather have audio, lo-fi, or something in the background as filler when I'm not saying anything out loud while I'm trying to get used to this format. I am more than happy to take suggestions and recommendations. Alright, Lassian, what you got for me? I am going to growth, first of all. Crit, speed drops, but that's okay. Still +2. I should have seen that coming. Metronome into meditate, which raises attack. This might be a throw. That's not great. But now you're asleep. Going to go into a flying type. Wing attack here should kill. It doesn't. It's not doing very much though, so I'm not too worried. So I'm not worried too much here. And Autono just says yawn, swagger, wish, and protect, which is annoying. Switch out all you want, that's alright with me. Should be close. High roll? Let's go, we take that. And now we get the infinite repel. I might have said earlier that the Pokevile was my favorite quality of life enhancement, but honestly, infinite repel, it just takes the cake. It is so annoying to run into Pokemon in the wild. Okay, now we've got Ace Trainer Nell with a fire type and a poison type. I don't really have anything super effective against that yet, but I should be okay with my dragon type here. I'm gonna go for a Thunder Shark here, got the para. You're gonna burn me, but it doesn't matter since I'm a special attacker. That's annoying. He lives on 1 and gets the berry juice. Gonna Nightshade me. We should still be alright here. Might take another 2 to get the KO. Can't live another one, so I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna go into Dragapult. And we survive. A little scarier than it needed to be, but we're alright. I'm gonna go heal, and let's check out these encounters. Ooh, Salamence and Water Urshifu. Okay. And at night, same thing. Urshifu has Beads of Ruin, lowers the special defense of all Pokemon by 25%. Nice. And then Salamence has Rain Dish, Innards Out, and then Vessel of Ruin. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Urshifu since I don't have a water type yet and I have a bunch of dragons. Now Now let's go get our last 2 encounters for this episode. This is our next care package. It's going to be smaller than the last one. All of them are. Still a good amount of stuff though. Thief. TM, which reminds me that I'm pretty sure that I did not get the TM in Viridian Forrest, so I need to go back and get that. Oh man, I always do this. Hopefully there's something else in this cave. Let's check out Blastoise's abilities, and I see Rotom there as well. Quick Feet, Perish Body, Trace. Beads of Ruin, Primordial Sea, Rotom Fan, and Compound Eyes is not bad for Rotom Mo. I do like that. And Monkey Dory, I've never used this Pokemon, I'm going to be honest. Ooh, Marshadow. I think we go Fighting Ghost for sure. Marshadow it is. Let's go get that TM before I absolutely forget. It's around the corner here. Electro-Ebb, which is great. It's a spread move, and it also lowers the speed of all the Pokemon it hits. And it's a spread move that doesn't hit your own Pokemon, which I can appreciate. Alright, Pewter, what you got for us? Suicune and Calyrex, who we already saw and no doesn't have anything crazy. Alright, Suicune it is. I will take another water type. Absolutely, I'll take a Suicune. Love an OG. I played my copy of Pokemon Crystal probably 50 times growing up, not an exaggeration. That thing is busted up. Let's go Foundation for the nickname. And there we have it, our first group of 10 encounters in the Spoonlocke skateboarding themed Nuzlocke, a radical red, hardcore Nuzlocke, Spoonlocke, whatever you want to call it.
Huh?
Thank you for joining me. Come back tomorrow for episode 2, where we're going to take on Faulkner and the first gym leader, Brock. Bye guys.